All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're checking out all the new content that just dropped today in Diamond Dynasty, beginning with the ninth inning XP reward path. So you guys know this was um, we knew this was coming. I mean, we had our predictions. Some pretty good bosses right there. You can take a look at them. I haven't even gotten into the reward path. But you got Finest Andrew McCutcheon, which is somebody that I believe Unknown Gamer was saying was going to be in it. Chris Sale, Cy Young Award. I predicted that he was going to be in it. And I think this is a fan favorite among the MLB The Show community. But World Series MVP Corey Seager is also in this. Albeit, I think the card art could have been better, but it is what it is. Still, very cool there that we got three quality players that honestly I don't think you could go wrong with. So let's check out some of their stats. And we'll check out some of the other content while we're here. We also have 99 overall Jock Peterson when he was on the Dodgers. You know, too bad it's not his flashback. Too bad it's not his flashback card. You know, from what was it? The postseason pass program. Like he would have been good to pair with Eddie Rosario. He was key on that Atlanta Braves team that won the World Series. So hold on, I'll get to the other stuff in a second. But first, Jock Peterson, and let's take a look at some of the rewards here. Oh, this is new. Now you could get 25,000 stubs. Does that mean you could get all three guys? No, they're saying that you can only get one of them or two of them. So I don't understand. Why would you want the 25,000 subs? If you've been building up your stub count throughout the year, that doesn't make really any sense to choose that, especially since, like me, I'm over 1 million stubs, so I don't need the 25,000 stubs. That's nothing to me. That's something I could easily earn just by pulling diamonds and golds. I could just quick sell the ones that aren't valuable. I don't need that. That really doesn't make a lot of sense. But just to be clear, the two cards that I'm going after are Chris Sale and Corey Seager because they are both award series guys, and I need them both in order to complete my collection. I'm still trying to get John Donaldson and Hank Greenberg. So, although I'm not going to get Hank Greenberg by collecting these two guys, I'm going to get Hank Greenberg because I'm about to complete the postseason collection as soon as I can get back to getting Whitey Ford. But anyway, those are the packs. We also have the Jock Peterson card as well. And now the Cornerstone Evolution guys. You got three options here. You got Johnny Bench, his All-Star card from 1975. You also have Tony Gwynn, his All-Star card from 1997. And you have Tom Seaver, his Red Standout card from 1979. And of course, you have all the other guys that were here as well. You have Craig Biggio and all the past guys. So don't worry if you haven't even collected these guys yet. Still got plenty of times. But if you want to check out those Cornerstone Evolution guys, here they are. Tony Gwynn, just taking a look at his real quick. He's got a lot of power, good speed, fielding. I mean, pretty good guy to add to your to your team in right field. You know, homebody, night player, first pitch, dead red. Those are all the quirks that you can unlock with Tony Gwynn. Then you have Johnny Bench, who is a power hitting catcher, of course. Great fielder, not really going to swipe a lot of bags with you for you, but that's okay. He's got the unfazed quirk, which is something I always try to look out for. He's also got catcher pop time, which means he's good at throwing out base stealers. So that's good. You know, that's an important one because if you're going to have a lot of people trying to swipe bags on you, you need a catcher who's going to be able to pop up real quick and throw it to first. Or, I'm sorry, not first, second. Excuse me. God. And my dogs are going crazy outside because, of course, they are. And finally, Tom Seaver. You guys know this is the one I'm going after because he's a Mets card. You know, solid all-round pitcher. Gonna throw heat as well as keep the home runs and walks per nine low and the hits per nine low as well. And then strikeouts. His quirks, he's got pickoffs, so you could definitely take advantage of that. He's also got Road Warrior, Night Player, and he's got Breakout Lighter. So unfortunately, no outlier for him in terms of his four-seam fastball or sinker, but he does have Breakout Lighter. So, but you guys know that's definitely a program I'm gonna grind. Just looking at the spooky program, because that's the only one we haven't done yet. And there are a couple new cards that have been added to the collection or to this program, including Michael Young. I really wish they would have given him more discipline on this, but still a solid hitter, a decent fielder, has some good speed, but isn't going to swipe a lot of bags for you. First pitch, I always like that. Homebody and day player, you guys know I like to do that as well. Or I like to play at home during the daytime. So that is available. So is August Spotlight pack. So if you guys want to try and complete the August Spotlight flashback collection, you can. There's also a September Spotlight one as well. A chase pack. So even if you're not interested in the rest of the rewards, that reward right there might be your best reward. I mean, I don't know how you could possibly turn down a free chase pack. I don't know how you can. And of course, you have Cliff Lee when he was on the Phillies. I would say pretty close to what Tom Seaver was. I don't think his home runs per nine were as high. Might have been a little lower, but still, it's around pretty much the same thing. He does not have pickoffs, so good luck trying to get him to throw out runners. Maybe it might be better to go with Johnny Bench. But he does have breakout liar, and he does have homebody. He just likes to pitch at night for some reason. And then, of course, you also have the MLB The Show 20th anniversary pack. So if you haven't gotten any of these guys yet, I already completed these, but if you haven't gotten them, they're available. And of course, we have new missions. We got to get, these are only for, you only get 5, so that's enough for, that's just enough for the Michael Young and Ballin' is a Habit pack, and that's it. Maybe more are going to be coming on the way. Looks like it, yeah, because they say October 3rd to October 9th. So there are definitely going to be more missions. You can't get to these cards yet. Oh, I skipped over John Franco. Oh, my bad. But yeah, this is his card highlighting his time with the Cincinnati Reds. Not a lot of people know that, but he did he did pitch for the Reds before he came to the Mets. What's the 76? Oh, velocity. Okay, so he's not gonna throw heat, but he at least has his screwball. He's got a sinker, slider, four-seam fastball, and circle change. I'm not sure if they really changed that any different than what they did already. What's up, Dodger? How are you? Only two quirks, homebody and night player, so pretty much like Cliff Lee, but no breakout wire. Again, you can't get to him now. You can only get to Michael Young and the ball in his habit back. That's it. And then, of course, we'll finally check out the September Spotlight program. You guys know this was something I was excited about. And hey, you get a chance at some July Spotlight packs in it on your way to getting someone like Matt Savantson. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. I don't. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. This is not a player that I'm familiar with. Gabriel Moreno, you can pick him up. I mean, all these guys I already mentioned yesterday, and then of course September Spotlight. You guys can pick up these packs along the way, and then Brett Beatty. This is the main reason I'm grinding this program is to get Brett Beatty. Home Run Derby pack, or Home Run Derby X pack, which is great. You know, quite a few of those in the program, so make sure you go pick those up. Spencer Horowitz, drop 4, and then the end reward is Jake Mangum. There is an extreme moment, 13 total bases with Michael Busch on All-Star. So he had 4 extra base hits. I mean, this seems like that seems like you got to hit 3 home runs and then a single at least. But the reward for getting all 4 guys for September is Jorge Polanco. Woogie was telling me earlier in the week that Polanco was hitting really well. Well, it looks like MLB The Show is agreeing with him, or San Diego Studios is agreeing with him, because they offer him as the September Spotlight Lightning player if you can get Mangum along with Steer, Bibby, and Marsh. And then really quickly, and then I'll get into some gameplay here. Retro Lightning guys. Noah McLean. Oh, now I gotta do this. Son of a gun. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta do that. I gotta get Noah McLean. That sucks because I was working on his Tops Now card. Now I gotta work on his September Spotlight one. I get that he pitched really well with the Mets. I get that, but golly. Man, that's gonna put me back. The walks per 9 is definitely not as high as I'd like. So is the home runs per 9. I mean, they're not bad, but I'd like them to be higher. But I could always do spotlight. Or, I'm sorry, I could always take advantage of double parallel XP. And super factoring him will get him up to 85 for walks per 9 and 92 for home runs per 9. Not going to have a lot of control. He is young, but that's okay. And the retro Or September Retro Lightning player is Ronald Acuna Jr. from 2023. I believe that is when I'm pretty sure that's when he won MVP. So he had a fantastic end to the year during his MVP run. So that's cool to see. Dodger, I am doing good. You know, just checking out the new content. A lot of new content here. Unfortunately, I probably missed out on my best chance to get the Home Run Derby X pack because I don't think it's in there anymore. But that's okay. That's okay. Maybe it'll be in there at another time. Yeah, it's not here anymore. There are definitely ways to grab it, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the content. I'm gonna go ahead and collect the voucher so I could get some progress. You know, get a couple of the Cornerstone Evolution guys. And then if I do the player exchanges, that should get me to this hold on, wait a minute. Go here. God, there's so many freaking... Wait, do I have a second Robin Yell? If I do, I should exchange it. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, I saw something. Nope. Okay. Right, gamer. Yeah, you're right. Still. Maybe I want to do a Brewers team build later. I'll just keep them for now. I hate giving up, or I hate exchanging players that I really could use, so. You already have 99 Corey Seager? Damn, dude. Wait a minute, the content literally just came out like less than a half hour ago. How the hell do you have it? Alright, here we go. So, yep, that'll get me further along. That's good. I mean, I literally am just going through these for, like, the first time. So, but at least I have all the Cornerstone Evolution guys now. Here we go. Okay, so there's that. Hold on, I do want to... I want to get these cards. So obviously going to take Tom Seaver. These, it don't really matter. At least not to me, they matter. Then Giant Bench. And finally, Tony Gwynn. Alright, that's all the Cornerstone evolution, guys. Now, if I go over to Legends Flashback here, get Tom Seaver. I want to see if I could get even more stubs before I start buying things, you know? Whoops, went too far. Perfect. Okay. Keep doing the exchanges. The silvers are what really helped me in this collection, so excuse me. All right, only or not collection, but exchanges. Excuse me. Now 400, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, I figured it would get me up to 100,000 XP along with the voucher that the ninth inning collection voucher that got me up to 50. Now I'm at 100. So that's good. Okay, now I'm ready to go ahead and start buying some of these guys. Like, we're going to finish out the standout collection because I can afford it. Two, 4, 5, 0, 4. Ash, someone already outbid me. 2, 4, 5, 1, 6. And Tony Perez. Oops. Okay, I guess I'm buying him outright. And then that way I don't have to get Jorge Posada. And I can actually skip him for the next multiplayer program. That'd be good. Anyway, the one thing I do want to finish up, though, is get that Whitey Ford card from Diamond Quest. I already had it, but I didn't realize, or I completely forgot that the cards, you don't get the cards until the Diamond Quest is done. So, I didn't realize that. I didn't remember that. Again, let that just show you how long it's been for me. But that's okay, because I needed to get Jim told me anyway. At this point, I'm just hoping to avoid getting a 1 and getting a penalty point. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, so I'll finish this up. Yeah, it's like 74%. A 2% difference. I might as well just play on rookie. I will say it will be very embarrassing if I cannot beat the Chicago White Sox. And I think it might be the most agonizing thing if I can't beat them. Because then I lose Whitey Ford and I can't get him back. Or I'm going to have to do this thing all over again just to get Whitey Ford. So I better win. I thought that was going to be caught. That's why I told Christian Yelich to go to second.
Runner! Nope. Ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, cool.
Hey! 1-1. Ball, that's in.
Oh, later? Really? I didn't think they were going to do it until Monday. Wow. They're quick. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to grind that.
Runner! Hey! 0-1's the count.
So that will have to be more of a Monday thing anyway. I hope it's nice. I gotta be honest, last year's card art I wasn't really impressed with. I thought what they did in 23 was really nice. Well, last year, nah. I don't know why, it just seemed rather bland to me.
Now pitching. Boozer.
Yeah, I was talking about that, and I don't understand it. I don't know why people would go for that, considering that the bosses are actually worth more than 25,000 stubs.
Out. Safe, he's in.
I mean, look, that would have been nice at the beginning of the year.
No ball,
You know?
strike.
You are insane. I just want to say that right now. You are insane for the amount of grinding that you're doing for this. I thought I was excessive. I mean, I'm spending 3 hours on stream trying to grind this game, and that's 3 hours a day for 5 days a week. I think that's rather insane. Or I thought that was kind of over the top, but you already getting Chris Sale? God damn, man. Or you nearly getting Chris Sale, getting him in a few hours? You got me beat.
He's out.
You got Michael Young? Nice.
Ball. Three.
Are you talking about Nolan McLean?
Hey. 0-1.
I mean, I'm kind of frustrated by that because they literally gave him a 97 overall Topps Now card, and it's like, okay, now you just told me that card is useless because there's a better version of him in the September spotlight. So I'm more frustrated by that than the fact that it's hiding behind a paywall. Strike 3, sit out. It's not like the paywall is that much. And it's not like I can't afford it. But that's why I build 1 million, or I try to get to 1 million subs as much as I can, because if there are Mets players or any players that I want that are hiding behind a paywall, then I can afford it.
Gilbert.
He's out.
Atta boy, Terang. So, it's fine.
Runner, he's going. Off the plate, ball 1. He's safe.
And besides, grinding the September Spotlight Drop 4 program should help me get to that.
Now batting.
Really? I did not know that.
Curve.
They confirmed that? They're not going to do a 10th inning or an 11th inning? You know, they got Finest coming up in November.
Out.
Not always. I think 20 2020, the 11th inning program was actually the forever program.
Yeah. 0-2.
Excuse me. Strike 3, sit out.
No balls, 2 strikes. Inside ball.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Chase. Mind drop.
Excuse me.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, in case you can't tell, I woke up like an hour ago. So, or not an hour ago, but rather an hour and 45 minutes ago. So, kind of tired. Strike 3, sit out. I think we had it. I thought we either had it on Monday or Tuesday, but yeah, I guess we got a new one today. I didn't even realize that because I just hopped right into this Diamond Quest looking to get Frank Thomas and try to get Whitey Ford.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Frank Thomas.
Oh, that's inside.
Let that just show you how tired I am that I can't even think about the player that I'm trying to get him. Yes, sir. That's exactly what my mentality is. 2 more awards cards, Corey Seager and Chris Sale. Those are the 2 cards that I'm going after. Andrew McCutchen, I'll buy him, but I don't really think I'm gonna I'm not gonna pick him. Dolis Garcia and awards. Oh, okay, so even 2 more there. All right, that might help me with the award series collection. But that'll all be done after I do all the program grinds. Once I do that, then I can focus on that kind of stuff. But we're going to have playoff content. We have the September Spotlight content. Not to mention the player evolution cards. We have those. So there's just so much content. And obviously we also have the Spooky program. So there's just so much that, honestly, not even sure when I'll get back to grinding for the collections. I'll try to get back, but we'll see. Bob Gibson getting cheaper. Strike 3, sit down. And that's his award series, right? I have to really check to see how many award series guys I need.
Hey. No
In
balls,
order to
2
complete
strikes.
that collection.
3.
Strike 3, sit down. Right now I'm just focusing on completing the postseason collection so I can get that voucher and get Hank Greenberg.
Hey. 2.
But I gotta win this game.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. I don't even care if I don't get Jim Tomey out of this, as long as I could get Whitey Ford, which I already did. And there we go. There's Michael Young for me.
A job well done.
Oh, we did get Jim Tomey. Oh, nice. And we got Justin Steele again, so I could sell him for... I could sell him. I'm not... that I do not know. But I'm not seeing that new Diamond Quest. If anything, it's still Jason Varitek and Jason Giambi. That's the latest one. I don't see this Roy Oswalt. I don't see the Roy Oswalt or the... anything like that, so... maybe it's going to come out next week, maybe? Or over the weekend? Yes. In fact, they say it right there. October 17th, the Extreme program is here. Gonna be a challenge, that one. Alright, so let me go over here. Let me collect Whitey Ford. And there we go. And with that, Hank Greenberg is mine. And now we are 8 away from... John Donaldson. Yeah, I need like 13, so the 2 will get me to 11, and then obviously 2 more coming through the Diamond Quest. They did not add well, they did add Seaver, Gwynn, and Bench to the collection, but they're not adding any more vouchers, so you could do those 3 guys and not worry about it, really. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to see if someone sold me Phillips. No one sold me Phillips. Because everyone decided to outbid like crazy, and it makes way more sense for me to just buy them now. Alright, so let's add that voucher, and now we're 7 away from John Donaldson. Gonna have to figure out how I can get this collection done, because that will definitely help me. I think there are some milestone guys in Diamond Quest that I could grab. I doubt they give us a second Randy Johnson. I doubt it. I think, if anything, that might be the best chance for them to add 99 Jacob deGrom. All right, so I could get Giambi here, Alan Trammell here along with Tom Glavine. That'd be good to add. Don Sutton, I'd look to add him. J.R. Richard and Paul Molitor. Yeah, so those are probably all the... Yep. Well, we knew it was going to eventually come. I don't think anyone's surprised we didn't get... I don't think anyone's surprised we got 99 Corey Seager. It's just... They were likely going to wait until he was until the postseason to be able to release him. I mean, they could have just had him as a flashback postseason thing for like an event or something like that. That would be interesting. A 98 postseason Evan Carter. Yes, they are. Mariners versus Yankees, I believe. Or no, it's God. It's so screwy how they do the whole thing. You say Mariners and Jays in 4. Yankees versus Blue Jays and Mariners versus Tigers. Thank you. And I believe the Phillies are going up against the Dodgers, and the Cubs are going up against the Brewers in the NLDS. So that's my understanding, at least. You say Phillies in 5? Wow. Okay. You say Dodgers in 4. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Anyway, since I was talking about this program earlier, I think I should go ahead and do Tom Seaver's missions. Or not his Cornerstone Evolution program. I got to add him. Can't have a 99 or can't have an all Mets team build without a 99 Tom Seaver.
Leading off for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
And I love how the first moment we're going to do with him is his 1969 World Series against the Orioles.
That's a ball.
Yeah, and I'll get him eventually. I don't think there's any rush right now. Besides, there are other programs that I want to grind first before I get to Nolan McLean and Brett Beatty. You know, don't forget about that.
2-2.
No, you don't have to do moments where you could just use his words. Oh, yeah, believe me, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that for bench and for Bench and Gwynn as well.
Runner, he's going.
Oh, yeah.
That 12-6 curveball is nasty. Strike 3, sit down. But I want to do these moments. All right? It's part of building up Tom Seaver, or learning about his history. Strike 3, sit down. Plus, you really think I'm going to give up an opportunity to play in the 1969 World Series? Only one of 2 Mets World Series that I've never seen, so... Oh, God. Yep. Let's see how it goes. I mean, last year we got Mets versus Phillies for the first time in the playoffs. So let's see how Blue Jays and Yankees go. I think it's always interesting whenever divisional opponents match up against each other in the playoffs. It's like they battled so hard to get to this point, and now they gotta eliminate each other again. They face each other so many times during the regular season. Now they gotta face each other in the playoffs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You know what?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A lot of postseason surprises. Cam Schlitter
2 balls,
or
1 strike.
Schlittier. He pitched well. Stepped up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that. All right, because I'm going to just look like an idiot, especially after his performance yesterday. So, no doubt he's put himself on the map.
1.
He's out.
I will say though, I feel like for the Blue Jays to move on, I feel like they have to win both games at home. Like, they cannot let the Yankees win one game. I think that's why I always hated the idea of the first round bye. Because it's like you get 2 games at home, and if you don't win both of those games, then you're putting yourself at risk at being eliminated by the lower seed team at their home field. And you don't want to give them that advantage. I mean, look what it did for the Mets.
No, that's
Last
outside.
year.
Ball.
They had to beat the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park and then won both of their games at Citi Field to advance the NLDS. So, or NLCS, excuse me. So I'm not sure how much of that first round bye. If you can win both games, I think you put yourself in a very good position. But you got to win both. Strike 3, sit down. Isn't that so weird how Tom Seaver looks? Well, I guess we'll see. When's game 1? This weekend? The All-Star one is, but the Cornerstone Evolution Program himself is a Mets card. That's why I'm grinding.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey! 0-1.
Oh, it's a standout. My bad. Gamer is right. Tom Seaver is a standout. Tony Gwynn and Johnny Bench are all-stars. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch, 7-11.
No, that missed. That's the ball. Hey! 1 and 2. Count.
Now, did I talk about how, did I mention yesterday that I felt better about the Mets not making the playoffs after the Dodgers swept the Reds? Did I mention that? I don't remember if I did yesterday or not. Well, in case that I didn't, yeah, I feel a lot better because honestly...
0 and 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the fate of the Mets was not going to fare any better against the Dodgers than the Reds did. All right, the Mets were if anything, I would actually argue that it would have been much worse because the Mets had no pitching. Yeah, they had Nolan McLean, but you weren't sure what you were going to get with Jonah Tong. Brennan Sproat is good up until he gets through probably to the third part of the lineup, or third time through the lineup. That's where teams start to really figure him out. Sean Manaea has been awful. David Peterson has fallen off, so...
0 and 2.
Yeah, exactly. So, in all honesty, I'm okay. I'm okay with the Mets not making it this year. All right? I think the Reds just spared the Mets from a slaughter. And no, I don't think that Pete Alonso would have came through for them like he did last year against the Brewers. But speaking of the Mets, some very good news in terms of coaching staff. They fired Jeremy Hefner. They fired Jeremy Barnes. They fired Eric Chavez. So that's their pitching coach, their hitting coach, and their assistant hitting coach all gone. And honestly, I say thank goodness. Sayonara. Please let the door hit you in the butt on the way out the door. You know, inexcusable what happened with the Mets this year. And, like, I liked Eric Chavez, but it just became evident that he would, what he was teaching the Mets in terms of hitting was just not working. Yeah, Soto hit 43 home runs. He had a 30-30 season along with Lindor. But, like, the top four guys, Nimmo, Alonso, Lindor, and Soto, those were all the guys who hit. Everyone else after that, Vientos, McNeil, Alvarez, they weren't getting it done. Jose Siri wasn't getting it done. Like, it's inexcusable.
Number 4, Keats Throw Armstrong.
As far as the pitching goes, I mean, maybe that's not Hefner's fault, but the fact that he couldn't really make anything out of what he had. Yeah, Beatty was doing great. In fact, I would actually argue, Peach, that in my mind, Beatty has earned the right to be the starting third baseman for the Mets over Mark Vientos. If Vientos makes way too many mistakes in terms of fielding, he's almost, I think he's better off being a DH, or if you're going to have to throw him in the field, make him a first baseman. I would not put him at third. I would put Beatty there. But Beatty lit it up in September. Unfortunately, not enough for the Mets to make it to the playoffs, but he definitely had a great month of September. And I feel like he should be the guy who starts at third base for them. I know he can be streaky, but his fielding is what gives him the advantage over Mark Vientos. Vientos, I would try to give him some training at first base. Or, just consider having him be a DH. With a start at third every now and then, like every third day or something like that, just to give Brett Beatty a bit of a break. Strike 3, sit out.
No balls, 1 strike.
They also have to figure out a way to move on from Jeff McNeil. And they also need to figure out who their second baseman is going to be. Is it going to be Acuna or is it going to be Mauricio? Personally, I'm leaning more towards Acuna because at least he has speed. Mauricio, if you want to throw him in against, lefties or righties, then fine.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the center
Yeah,
fielder,
Christian McCaffrey did very well for me in fantasy last night, but unfortunately I went up against my opponent who had Matthew Stafford as his starting quarterback, so he pretty much just... I mean, they were still a gap. Stafford obviously got more than McCaffrey, but you're talking about 5 fantasy points. So at least it kept it competitive. And I need to build off of my win from last week. I can't go on another losing streak like I did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
I believe I'm 2-2 right now. So
0-2. Ball.
I mean, look, you never know what can happen on Sunday. Strike 3, sit down. I think that's all the moments I have for Seaver, so... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start building my lineup here. So we're going to do Tony Gwynn in right. Then Johnny Bench at catcher. And then I need Tom Seaver in here. Anything else that I should get done while I'm thinking about it? I guess I could throw in Michael Young, but it just depends on if September Spotlight I got someone or I need to get. If I need anyone specific. I'm not going to have... I don't have any shortstops here. So yeah, I might as well throw in Michael Young. Hold on. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, and that program didn't mention anything. The September Spotlight program didn't mention anything about. Oh well, I should probably. Yeah, I need to build Reds and Padres. I should have thought about that. Okay. They need all-star guys, too. Maybe I could get lucky and maybe I'll have some Padres or Reds guys that are all-stars. Of course. Barry frickin' Larkin. I do have Scott Rowland here, so that'll help. But I don't see any Padres All-Stars, which is unfortunate. Well, I'm going to have enough All-Star guys here that I should be fine. So maybe, like... Oops, those are Dodgers. I went too far. So maybe, like, Ryan O'Hearn... Jake Cronenworth... Or not Cronenworth... Yeah, Jake Cronenworth. Ooh, Jackson Merrill. Okay. I really wanted that Michael Young, but... I need Padres. Well, no, actually, I do have Padres already. Let's see. We'll do Ken Griffey Jr. Alright, we're going to do a play versus CPU game and get Tom Seaver, 99, Cornerstone franchise player. Oh, wait, whoa. What are we doing? Playing at frickin' Ray Field. No thanks. Give me Costco headquarters. You see, Peach, I was hoping with the Jock Peterson card that it would have been the flashback to his October or his postseason 2021 card. Finest is not bad, but I would have preferred the one from the Braves. I think it would have gone well with the Jorge Soler card. Strike 3, sit down.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's in, ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Hold on, I got a text message. Oh my god, my dogs keep barking outside and I don't understand why.
Ball outside.
Strike 3, sit down.
He's out.
Batting second, the catcher, Johnny Bench. Batting third, the shortstop, Michael Young.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nice.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
0-1. Hit! 0-2.
I actually should have focused more on the Padres. Because with Tom Seaver pitching,
2-2.
that's XP, parallel XP, double parallel XP. That wouldn't have even taken me that long to earn. Now that I think about it. Oh well. I built my lineup. It's going to stay that way.
It's 0-1. 0-2. 1-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh yeah. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's in.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Chase Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Ball.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
I mean, I really wasn't going to do much with that pitch there. Too inside. That, however, I can do a lot.
One zero. 1-1.
Johnny Bench. Come on, man.
Yeah! 2 right. 0-2. Ball out.
Strike 3, sit down. Wow. That must have been tough. That's Michael Bush with like...
No balls, 2 strikes.
You need like 3 home runs with him, or at least 2.
Up next for the White Sox.
And then you're going to need...
Chase my draw.
And then you're going to need like freaking 2 doubles and a single. Yeah, I agree with Dodger. You're crazy. No offense. But that's crazy.
That's foul.
Good to see that Michael Young is the one who's coming through for me.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 61.
Ball, that's outside.
Mike Vassar.
No, ball.
But hey, I mean, that's 80 program stars right there that you don't have to worry about. So, I mean, good on you, because I could never accomplish or complete that moment. What's up, SB Champ? How are you?
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
What the heck am I swinging at there? Seriously.
No, he's safe. One ball, no strikes.
Yep. Well, that's good. If it's sore, it means that your muscles were worked out to the point that they're going to strengthen back up. So that's a good thing. You know, whenever you get in here, you don't have to be in here right at 3 p.m. I know, I appreciate it. But you don't always have to be here right at 3 p.m. How's the new content? It's great. I'm working on the Cornerstone Evolution programs right now. I've got I'm trying to get Tom Seaver, but I'll also get Tony Gwynn and Johnny Bench while I'm at it. And I finally got Hank Greenberg. So that collection is done, and I'm like 8 away from getting John Donaldson. You're 1 card away from Nolan? Yep. I'll get mine in due time. I'm not in a rush right now.
What you got?
Right now, I'm just going to focus on...
Ball.
You need to get 5. 5 Spotlight Series, September Spotlight, guys. Not Tops Now, guys. Spotlight. Oh, then there you go. And I think you need 8 for Ronald Acuna Jr. I'm not sure if Nolan McLean is going to count towards it, but if he does, then you're only 1 away.
Ball. No, that missed. That's a ball. Hee-haw. Hee-haw.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw.
There you go.
0-1. Hey! Hood.
Strike 3, sit down.
He's up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Barry Larkin.
Gone. I mean, I figured it might have. It looked like it had the height to be able to go. It's just, you never know sometimes. Now, Fern's going to get on the board. Ooh. As is Cronenworth.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Ball, that's it.
Tyler Gilbert.
Nah, that one will probably get caught. Dang. Ugh, excuse me. Nice, Griffey.
One and oh.
Why can't you just restart it from there? Why do you have to exit out and then do it over again?
ball low. Hey, ha! 1-1.
That is weird. I've never had to do that unless it was over the course of multiple games. Like, if I had to get certain stats over 3 games, then yeah, that's...
0-1.
Then I would have to do that, but if I didn't, then...
Drag 2.
then I didn't have to
0-2.
restart, or I didn't have to
That missed. That's a ball.
exit out of the moment and then go back in.
Hey,
It just restarted straight from the menu. Or not from the menu, but from the moment failed screen.
ball inside. He's out.
Then yeah, that has happened to me before. Yes, then I totally understand.
No, that missed.
Yep. Well, I'm sorry you gotta deal with that, but that means, yeah, you gotta restart your game. If your shoulder is up for it,
Foul ball.
certainly no time like the present. And we should be getting the wild card programs at some point today, so... Hexburn! How you doing? Thank you for the bit. I appreciate it.
The left fielder.
We're doing pretty good here. I'm grinding out the Cornerstone Evolution guys. That's what Gamer was telling me, that we would get it today. I thought we were going to get it like on Monday. Right, but Gamer was saying that they were going to do it today. He must have seen it on the blog.
0 balls, 1 strike.
They were just waiting on the card art.
0-2.
Honestly, the reason I thought it would be Monday is because I knew all this content was going to be dropping. Wait a minute, hold on. They said later today for the wildcard programs, and they would have done it at 3. They would have, but I guess they wanted to give the content a little bit of a breather. I mean, after all, think about what we got today. New at 3. New 9th inning XP reward path, Cornerstone Evolution guys. We got an expansion of the Spooky program, and we got the September Spotlight program, or Drop 4, so still can't get, the time is too long. In one day?
Nope.
I don't know about one day.
He's out.
What do you mean you still can't get channel points, Expert? What does that mean? Oh. See, I don't count Weekend Classic because I just don't grind it. I don't care enough to be able to grind it.
Oh. He's out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hopefully, he's not on the Mets, is he? It's his Phillies card?
Now pitching for Chicago,
Good.
number 55, Seaver.
Because, I mean, he can have a flashback Mets card. I mean, it would have to be a flashback spotlight card, but...
Hoo-yah. No balls. One strike.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw. Hey! No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hike one. 0-1.
Sorry, Seaver. No, actually, he was saved. He was saved by the foul pole. Wow. Strike 3, sit down. Barry Larkin, of course.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 71, Dan Boozer.
Ball.
Nice. No way. No way. That's got to be foul. I thought so. They gotta stop playing with our emotions like that. Like, if it's foul, don't just let it be foul. Don't even give us that animation of, oh, it might be a home run. No, it's not. That's just trolling right there. That's what that is.
That's a foul ball.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 60, Ron Hudson.
That's the ball.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal. The center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
Foul ball.
My fault. But that's okay. He didn't have a no-hitter going anyway. No! Come on!
Hey, he beat it up.
That's how it starts.
No, that's out. Ha! 1-1.
There you go. Strike 3, sit down. Okay. Strike 3, sit down. I don't think we've gotten a Teoscar Hernandez card unless it was the All-Star card, the 2025 one. I guess we'll see whenever they release it.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
What do you mean?
Oh, and 1. Hey!
Oh, you're saying... Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, but was that a 99 overall?
Ball up.
That would be news to me if it were a 99. Because I don't think any of the tops now guys have been 99s. I mean, Seaver, I think, had a 95 overall. Now they gave him a 99. So you can always give another... you can always give another version of a player's card as long as they're a higher overall. Like Seaver has multiple cards. Griffey has multiple cards. Just because you have one card in the game does not mean you can't get another.
Turn. 1-1. Drag 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Wow, so 1 out away from a complete game shutout. And Sosa has to ruin it. You son of a gun.
Pack. 0-1. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. 1 and 2's the count.
Nice. Alright, well, no complete game shutout for Tom Seaver, but we should have enough of his stats and parallel XP that we should have his Cornerstone Evolution card. Excuse me. All right, there's Jock Peterson, Gabriel Moreno. Oh, look at that. There's the wild card guys. Huh. They must have just dropped. But yeah, we got Gavin Lux, Adrian Morahan, George Valera, Xander Bogaerts, and that's it. Yeah, must have. Oh, see, now I see the ALCS and I see Garcia and Roy Oswalt now, so whatever Gamer was talking about, there it is. They just didn't release it at 3 p.m. with all the other content. Now we're getting more content than we have before. Yeah, I'll tell you who's part of it. No, there's no Teoscar Hernandez. Sorry, Peach, but looks like that prediction was wrong. We got Blake Snell, Carson Kelly, Bogaerts, Morahan, and Gavin Lux, but no Teoscar Hernandez. As for the American League, we've got Valera, Masataka Yoshida, Brian Rocchio, Trevor Story, Tyler Holton, and Cam Schlittler. All right, Michael Young is done. Nope. Here's the thing. It's probably because they want to highlight the teams from the teams that got eliminated, since moving forward, they're not going to get as many cards. Peach, he may get one in the NLDS. Who knows? But they probably wanted to highlight the guys from teams that got eliminated. Like you could see, the Reds get one, the Padres get two. You know, Cubs only get one, and so do the Dodgers. And then if you look at the AL wild card, the Guardians got two, the Red Sox got two, and the Tigers and Yankees each get one. Tigers and Yankees are moving on, or they've moved on. So yeah, they literally just tweeted like 3 minutes ago that the wildcard programs were live. So there you go. Nah, Peach, the way that he pitched last night, he was going to get it. Maybe it was initially going to go to Fried, but they, when Schlittler had the performance last night, they went with that. Sorry. I mean, look, if you want to go complain to SDS, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. All right, let's see if there are other programs that I can get done. Besides that, I don't want to get those done. At least not yet. Guy Bench, he's at 25, so I could do his moments. And now we get Johnny Bench's thing done. Tony Gwynn, I need more time. Or I need more in order to be able to get him done. So, we'll do Johnny. Johnny Baseball.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Johnny Bench.
Ball. One ball, no strikes.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy about that. I don't determine these stats. Yeah, it's not like I've got it's not like I've got the September or the monthly award or the Spotlight Series one that's still at tier 4 in my bullpen.
That missed, that's a ball.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was explaining to Peach earlier, that he and Teoscar Hernandez probably didn't get their cards because of the fact that they're still in the playoffs. They could probably get one in the next series, the NL and ALDS. Depending on how the Tigers and the Tigers and Dodgers do. Well, yeah, I'm sure. But at least they're not hiding them behind a paywall. Or hiding these cards behind a paywall. So at least there's that. Well, then they better do good. Ah.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Ball. Ball.
Fall in, fall in.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Yes, sir. All right, only 2 more moments. And then I have Johnny Bench.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Johnny Bench.
One.
Get out of here.
Nice. Wall scraper, but I'll take it. I hate the overcast here. I never see the ball. All right, one more. Gotta get on base twice. Hold on. I got a song stuck in my head. Now I want to listen to it.
He's up.
Oh, sir.
Ball inside.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
I don't know why I kept hitting. I should have just quit.
No balls. 1 strike.
Come on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to restart.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. He's up.
Ah, nice hit. You got that.
Finally, got on base, but now I gotta do it again.
There you got that one. Nice hit.
And there we go. There he is, Johnny Bench. See, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe we move Tony Gwynn to DH. And then we put a legit right fielder in there. You know, maybe someone like Giancarlo Stanton. And Grisham, is he I think I'll do Mark Vientos. Unless I had a better option. Junior Caminero? Nah, thanks. Yeah, that should work. Now we'll take on the Rockies. Hold on. It's all tangled up. Come on. There we
And
go.
now, please welcome your New Jersey Wolves. Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 9,
I know, right?
Brenton Doyle.
I don't think I've used the Roy Oswald card since his card in MLB The Show 20. I was trying to Diamond Prestige that card, and it was hard as hell.
1-2.
Strike 3, sit down. I don't know if I remember that one.
1-1. Two. 1-2. Ball. Wood. Hee-haw. 0-2. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. Ha.
Actually, now that I see it, yeah, that does look familiar. God, it's been so long. And now MLB The Show 21 is shut down, or the servers are. So,
That's a ball.
what can you do?
2. Direct.
I thought so. Didn't they shut the, aren't they only keeping, aren't they, don't they only keep them up for a few years and then they, like, shut them down?
Batting second, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Honestly, I thought even the 2022 servers were down. That's what I thought. Like, the only ones that were still available were 23, 24, and 25. I thought they only kept the 3 most recent game servers up.
Runner, runner, runner!
That's a ball. Hey. Ball. 2 balls, no
Oh, I
strikes.
should have slid to the side there. I didn't think that was going to be that close. Really, really close. No, I know you can, but you can't play Diamond Dynasty. And honestly, what if you already have?
He's up. No, he beat it. He beat
I
it.
didn't think you could. Yeah, so why would you go back to MLB The Show 21 only to play either March to October franchise or Road to the Show. Yes, because now you're gonna keep MLB The Show. You're gonna keep playing MLB The Show 25 because you want Alex Wood, right?
0-2.
Yep. Hey, you're the one about bragging with him having a winning record in the events with him. How many wins did you say he got? But Peach, it's not just Diamond Dynasty that does that. Ultimate Team does that every year. Ultimate Team for both Madden, NHL, FIFA. Well, now it's not FIFA, it's FC, EA FC. EA Sports FC, but
That's inside.
You get what I mean. Like, every year you start off anew, and you have to build your team up. That's the whole reason for it. My team. I forgot about my team. My team is the same way.
Hey, right. 0-2.
But why would they keep up servers
One ball, 2
for
strikes.
a few people who still play MLB The Show 2021? Like, the only reason I ever went back to 21 was because I was trying to get the trophies. Nope. Nope. Any mode that even has anything to do with online play is shut down. I mean, they keep them up for a while. Like, you could still play MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty if you wanted to. And 23. And it sounds like 22 as well, but your time's running out on that. So if you want to go back and play with those guys, I mean, that's up to you. But I personally don't see the point. Everyone just moves on to most people just move on to the next game in the or the next title in the franchise.
Hey, right. 1 and 2's the count. Hey. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
So yeah, we're going to restart this whole process we're going to restart this whole process next year when we start over in MLB The Show 26 Diamond Dynasty.
That missed. That's a ball.
72-14 with Alex Wood.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for New Jersey, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Believe me, Peach, I wish that were true, because if that were true, I would still be playing MLB, or I'd be playing Madden 11 and Madden 12 Ultimate Team right now. To me, those were the best Ultimate Teams.
1-0.
But they shut down the servers, and you couldn't even play an offline game in those once they did that, so...
Here. Ball. 1-2. Ball.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 66, Jonesy Contreras. Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Hurt. 0-1. Right. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeehaw! 0-1. Here. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Here. 0-1. Ah! 0-2. Oh.
Nice. Ugh. Come on, Volpe.
He's out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Course. A freaking course.
Hoo-yah! 0-1. No, that missed. 1-1. Front 2. 1-2. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Here, what? Ah! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw! It's 0-1. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey!
Nice. Finally, I had a home run with him. What the heck, Yelich? Friggin' jogged out of the box down the first. What the heck? I get that the first baseman knocked the ball down, but Jesus Christ.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Ugh.
No balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Heck 1. 0 balls, 1 strike. Heck 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Heck. Heck 2. No balls,
Oh,
2 strikes.
inside. Wow.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. 1-0.
Think about the third baseman situation for the Mets, if you would. I mean, you've got a 99 overall Mark Vientos. You have a 99 overall David Wright. And now you have a 99 overall Brett Baty. How crazy is that?
Now pitching for Colorado, number 58.
Like, I don't even know who I would start. I guess I would start David Wright and then have Vientos at DH and Baty on my bench in case, yeah, I guess I would do that. And then I would platoon Baty and Wright depending on which pitcher it is that I'm facing.
Nope, ball. 1-0. Nope, ball.
Even with the pitchers, like now we've got, in addition to 99 Al Leiter, got 99 Nolan McLean. We have 99 Tom Seaver. Like I'll just show you guys the rotation and the lineup and just how deep it is.
Drag 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Even at catcher, you have Piazza and Alvarez. First base is obviously Pete Alonso. He has multiple versions. Probably going to go with that 99 milestone one. Strike 3, sit down. Second base, obviously going to be Daniel Murphy. Jeff McNeil can just sit on the bench. Actually, I don't even know if I want him on my bench. I may just freaking keep him off. Like, why would I do that when I have Brett Beatty?
The catcher number 4, Francisco.
Shortstop is clearly Lindor. Center field, Beltran. And then right field, I mean, you could do Granderson, but you also have Juan Soto. And we haven't even gotten to the finest yet. We haven't even gotten there. Strike 3? No.
Hike 1. 0-1.
Wow. What a snag by Tovar.
One ball, no strikes. Ball.
Wow, Sean Diddy Combs gets 4 years in prison. Of course, there'll be appeals and everything, but...
No, he's in. That's a ball.
Finally, Volpe. I mean, I'm not too excited about the left field position. I think that's Winker. I think he's my best. And actually, what I may do for the Mets is I'll put Juan Soto in left field and have Curtis Granderson as my right fielder. I think that's how I would do it. I just don't want Winker in my lineup.
0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw. 0-1. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, the third baseman, warming Bernabel.
Hee-haw! No balls, 1 strike. Hee-haw!
Tanner Bibby is your ace. I'm only using him because I think there are some Spotlight Series missions that I could get done with him. So that's the only reason he's pitching for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother.
Wood! 0-1.
Jeez, I cannot hit with Tony Gwynn. Which is a shame because I need to hit with him if I'm going to get his Cornerstone evolution card done or program done. My fault. I jumped too early.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0. Hut!
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. No, ball. 2-0. Heat! Ha!
Strike 3, sit down. 22 strikeouts for Tanner Bibby.
Hut! Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's high.
Strike 3, sit down. Alrighty. Let's see how much progress was made. Probably not a lot with Tony Gwynn. I just hope that there's enough that I could get his Cornerstone evolution program. Well, at least I could get my first ninth inning boss pack. Let's see. Programs. That's right. That's what. Good. Good. I can get this done. And that'll probably take me to the end of the stream. I may just open those spotlight packs that I have in there just so I can see if I can make any progress on some of those collections. I mean, after all, I do want to work towards Nolan McLean. Excuse me.
Come on, ball, get on up.
He's out.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
There we go. There's my hit. Okay.
Runner. Hey, atta boy. That's it.
Perfectly executed hit. Nice.
Got him right there.
Okay. Whoops. Wrong program. Let's see. All right, that should be easy enough. Just get a base hit.
One ball, no strikes. Ball.
Ah, you got that one up, boy.
Told you it was easy enough. At least they're not having me try to hit a home run or anything. I can get an extra base hit, but a home run might be a little difficult.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Ball, that's in. Nope, inside, ball two. Ball one.
Alright, fair restart. Kicking on base twice with the eighth inning in the eighth inning.
He's out.
Does that count? It might not. Yeah, they're not going to credit me. Darn it.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's definitely going to count. Of course. Of freaking course. I say I keep saying how relieved I was not to be forced to hit a home run with Tony Gwynn. And what do I do to be able to get his Cornerstone Evolution card? I hit a freaking home run. Unbelievable. Alright, well, anyway, we'll go ahead and open up these Spotlight packs. Good. Brandon Woodruff. And Mickey Moniak, which is fantastic. Let's see. Spotlight Series, Virtual Lightning. Oh, awesome. We got Jackson Churio. And since I'm 2 away from Griffey, I might as well go get him. There we go. All right, let's hope that there's a Spotlight series. Oh, no, that was... Wow, they were both they were both tops now? Wow. That's frustrating. Now 8 Fallen is a habit packs, which means at least 8 golds here. Nice, a diamond. Pete Alonso? Oh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, that's still good. I mean, that's 3,000 subs right there. Nice, 2 goals. I'll open up this minus 1. I mean, I'm literally just flipping through these packs just to collect the bronzes. I'll exchange them for silvers later. Also, open up these silvers. I guess we could see where I'm at with the programs. Spooky's already done. Don't think I made much progress. Yeah, didn't really make much progress here. And we'll save these moments for Monday. I mean, we could literally save them and we'll have them done for... And we'll get Cam Schlittler, and yeah, we should also get the NL Wildcard Programs done. So I feel like Monday's definitely going to be a good day in terms of program progress. Looks like the September Spotlight one is just going to... Well, we're more than halfway, so that's the good news. Excuse me. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So, I mean, this was great. A lot of great content we found today. We got to the first inning boss pack, which I was shocked about. I didn't think I would actually get there, but you know what? We got there, and we made a lot of progress in the programs. We got the Cornerstone Evolution guys done. All we need to do is do some of the moments in the NL and AL wildcard programs in order to get those done. And then we can worry about the September Spotlight Drop 4 program. So we've got a lot to cover for Monday. So I hope to see you all on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya. Sorry, Hexburn, you're going to have to ask that for the next stream.